Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Have you heard this latest news? Harry Maguire wants to apparently stay at Manchester United. Yes, he's been fourth choice centre-back for Manchester United all season. Manchester United have been linked with reinforcements in that position as well. But yet, according to these reports, Harry Maguire wants to stay put at Manchester United. We'll be getting stuck into that. I'll be reacting to that news, plus much more as well, of the latest news, transfer news, ownership news, all that kind of stuff surrounding Manchester United. We'll get stuck into a little bit of everything here on the channel, but we are talking mainly that Harry Maguire story, so make sure you're keeping it locked for all of that. But before we get stuck into the latest news, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 150k subs ASAP. I can only do that with your help, so get hitting that subscribe button right about now. Well then, what's going down with Harry Maguire? Up until now, we had heard Harry Maguire being linked with Chelsea, being linked with a move to Tottenham, being linked with a few other moves in the Premier League and abroad as well in Italy. I saw a couple of links there during the back end of the season. And we've seen all this interest. And we've assumed, because Harry Maguire's not been playing at Manchester United, you know, he's been behind Victor Lindelof, behind Rafael Varane, behind Lisandro Martinez when he was fit in the pecking order. And even behind like Luke Shaw being played at left back as well. He has been 4th, 5th choice centre back option for Manchester United. And whilst Erik ten Hag has always spoken positively of him in the press, I think it's clear by his actions that he wants, you know, Harry Maguire to not be a part of his first 11. And he probably doesn't fancy him at all. You can't have a player on the wages that Harry Maguire would be on at the price that he costs and, you know, have him sitting around 4th, 5th choice centre back. You can't simply do that. And Harry Maguire, you know, you'd expect or you'd assume he would want to play football regularly. You're not going to get that regular football at Manchester United, big man. So, what are these reports that we're hearing today regarding Harry Maguire, regarding the fact that he wants to stay at Manchester United? What are those reports? Well, they're saying he is happy at the club and he wants to fight for his place at Manchester United. And that could prove to be a blow to Erik ten Hag's transfer plans. TalkSport understands Harry Maguire is reluctant to leave Manchester United this summer. The defender has been tipped to leave Old Trafford this window after a disappointing season, but they understand that Maguire is not keen on departing the club this summer despite being ostracised from the starting 11. United boss Ten Hag wants to sell the England international to fund a move for Napoli star Kim Min-jae. It's been reported we could get him for around 41, 42 million pounds with his release clause. And this article goes on to say, however, despite Tottenham being linked with Maguire, the 30-year-old is reluctant to give up his position at Old Trafford just yet. Now, he's made only 8 starts this season. He's made a lot of appearances which have just been 5 minutes at the end, heading balls out of the box. That is surely not what Harry Maguire sees himself as. But Manchester United have a problem. Man United have a problem in that we have given him a big contract. You know, he's on a contract at Manchester United which runs for a fair bit. And with that being said, a reported contract of 190 grand a week, according to reports. So let's say Harry Maguire's on that. No other club are going to want to give him that. Or not many other clubs. You know, if he went to Spurs on that, he'd probably be amongst their top earners. Only, I assume Harry Kane's probably earning more than him. Maybe Son. I'm not sure on Son's wages. But, you know, not many other people would be earning more than him. Chelsea, there'd be a fair few earning more than him. But are they going to give him those kind of wages? Do they even want him? So you're looking around going, who's going to give him these wages? And therefore, Harry Maguire and his agents are going to go, well, actually, we don't even want to leave. So then that puts Manchester United into a more difficult position where they want to get rid of a player that doesn't want to leave and therefore would have to pay him a percentage or a remainder of his contract. There's been reports about that being £10 million and all these kind of things. Whether that's true or not, I'm not sure. But this to me seems like posturing over, you know, that payout. and getting a payout for however many years are left on his contract. So those are the reports at the moment. His contract runs for another couple of years, I think, as well. So Manchester United aren't in a great position, are they? Let me just see where his contract goes to. Sorry, I'm just Googling here, doing some quick Googles on Harry Maguire's contract. But his contract is a fairly long one. He signed for United in 2020. Still got a while to go on his contract at the club. And that means he can hold us for that payout. And Manchester United are either going to have to give it him, or he's going to have to stick on around and be on the bench, stinking the place out. I think eventually this will get resolved. And I think eventually Harry Maguire will leave the club. And hopefully that's sooner rather than later. I blame Manchester United for this, not the player. To be totally honest with you as well, the player's got a contract with the club. He's well within his rights to try and, demand whatever. And it's Manchester United's fault for giving stupid contracts out to players that aren't worth it. And ultimately we're going to make a loss on him. So yeah. Need to get rid though. Harry Maguire must leave Manchester United. He must go this summer. It's as simple as that. He can't be sitting on the benches. Right, what's going on with the takeover? We're hearing so much. We heard the other day that the Qatari group had made another bid, and then we heard they would walk away if it wasn't accepted, or they didn't know what was going on by Friday. And now we hear Sheikh Jassim will not walk away from Manchester United takeover process despite claims over a Friday deadline. This is just going to drag on forever and ever and ever, isn't it? The year's 2035 and Manchester United are still in this phase with the 550th bid from the Qatari consortium. Oh my God. We also hear from Sky that Man United and Tottenham are reluctant to pay the £40 million fee being demanded by Brentford for David Raya. Both clubs are interested in signing him this summer. There has been no contact with Brentford. So I don't get had there be no contact with Brentford, but you know his price and you don't want to pay the price. But I assume if that was true, which again, you take everything with a pinch of salt, that maybe, it's those clubs leaving it up to the agent and his player to push for a move and therefore weaken the hand of the club that own him. We heard David Ornstein report again that Chelsea won around 70 million for Mason Mount. Again, I reiterate, Chelsea will not get 70 million for Mason Mount. They will have to accept a bit lower than that because they're going to have a player who's going to want to leave for free soon, and they're not going to want to see that happen. So, they're going to have to take a bid that's lower. And I think, again, just like with Harry Maguire saying he wants to stay at Man United, they're posturing for a better deal. And hopefully Man United don't be stupid and pull the trigger on a £70 million deal when we know if you wait around a bit, you can probably get it cheaper. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below on everything we've discussed today. What do you think of Harry Maguire? Are you happy he could be sticking around? Are you worried he may be sticking around? Do you think it's true? Do you think it's posturing for that payout? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be back very, very soon.